Hi guys, welcome to Book of Shayla. Today I am going to show you my pages that I've done from the first 5 days of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life Series 19. If you've been watching, you saw me make my page kits. And these are my layouts. I have combined them with the scrap timber prompts from last month because I didn't get a chance to do it, and I just thought I'd add a little extra challenge to my layout. So day one was this really cool grid layout by Sarah Christensen, and our scrap timber prompt was rainbow. So I took out the Chamel Reason to Smile, and I just cut 3x4, and then I cut the ones that went horizontal a little smaller. And this is a picture of a rainbow I captured one morning when I got to school back in 2019. So I have some Freckled Fawn puffies. I have some, Felicity Jane puffies, Freckled Fawn chipboard phrases or wordy bits. This is Bramble Fox acrylics. My brackets are Close to My Heart. The little tags are Bramble Fox. The rhinestones are Kaiser Craft. The foam stickers are also from the Chamel collection, and this was a Scrap Room collection flavors of the month back in September of 2024. So Felicity Jane, Freckled Fawn, Close to My Heart, same thing. I have some Freckled Fawn labels here. This is a Bramble Fox. And yeah, so there is that one. I thought it turned out really cute. I liked this one. Day two was a double page from Ginger Bush, and this was the double page, and my scrap timber prompt was to use enamel dots. And this is what I did. I used another Flavors of the Month kit. I'm pretty sure, hold on, I have it over here. It was from this year, I think. Yes, July of this year. And it is the Echo Park Firefly collection. So I did not use the little bitty pictures. What I did was I used some of the stickers from the collection, and I put them on 2x2 paper and then outlined them with my white pen. The paper, like I said, was from the Bramble Fox collection. I cut some circles. I have the 3 photos on this side, but only 2 photos on this side. And my photos on this side aren't the same size as in the sketch. The stickers, all the stickers are from the Echo Park collection. I used some mixed media. I used 3 different Lindy's sprays, or 2 different Lindy's sprays. I used the Starburst Dragonfly Denim and Sparkling Sunset. And then I used the Distressed Oxide Saltwater Taffy for some splatters. The puffies are, hold on. Are they also Felicity Jane? I don't think so. Hold on, I'm looking. I have all my stuff just right over here. They're from Freckled Fawn. The wood veneer frame is Freckled Fawn. These are, the flare is Scrap and Happy Studio. The enamel dots were part of the collection. Yeah, and I think that is it. This is my daughter on a little photo shoot back in 2015. So there's day two. Day three was this sketch from Nicole Leatherby, and she has a fence and some bricks and flowers and clouds. I went totally different, but I think you can see where I got the sketch idea. This was a Flavors of the Month kit. Ooh. Do I not have my little, hold on, is that it? Nope. Huh, I don't have my little baggie right here that tells me what Flavor of the Month kit it was. I'm looking over here on the side to see if I got it just mixed up with some other one. Huh. Yep, I don't. It was a flavor of the month kit, but I cannot remember where. This was, I want to say it was last year. This was Bella Boulevard Team Vibe Carson, and I feel like that was last summer. But like I said, I don't have the little plastic bag it comes in, which makes me very sad. Oh wait, maybe it was $9.24. Oh, I bet so. I think it was $9.24 because I have a plastic bag here. And that seems right. Or maybe the Firefly was. No, the Firefly was $7.25. Okay, sorry. Sorry for the confusion. This was from September, Flavors of the Month kit from September 2024. And it was the Bella Boulevard Teen Vibe Carson. So, there. Sorry about that. So I used 3 stickers on the scallop stickers from the sticker sheet for that cloud look. And then in the middle where the brick was, I used a Bad Girls stencil called Let the Music Fly. It's a Ciao Bella Bad Girls. And I used some Astro Paste in cookie dough for the little, that was my brick. And then for the fence, I just tore some paper and layered it. Now these are pictures of my son at prom back in 2017. I used some of the stickers. Well, let's just start up here. So I already told you I used some stickers. These are Scrappin' Happy Studio Flair. These are Bramble Fox. The enamel dots are Pink Fresh. So there's that cluster. Same thing over here. This is from Freckled Fawn. Yeah, Freckled Fawn. Same thing over here. Sticker from the sticker sheet. Freckled Fawn, or Bramble Fox, Freckled Fawn, Scrappin' Happy Studio. Same thing here and same thing down here with this Making Memories. So there is that one. I think you can get the vibe of the sketch. And what was the scrap timber? The scrap timber was mixed media. So that's why I did that, because I needed some mixed media. So there's that one. Next up is, I love how this one turned out. This sketch, oh, I did not write it down. Oh, I didn't write who it was, but this was the day 4 sketch. The scrap timber prompt went perfect with this sketch. The scrap timber prompt was grid, and so I did a grid layout. Now this is the Simple Studios Kate and Ash collection. It's pretty old. Let's see, 2020, so it's 5 years old. But I cut little squares. Now some of these 2x2s were already 2x2s, and then some were just the pattern paper. I matted it, and they had squares all the way down, but since I had this big title piece cut file, I took the bottom squares off and I just had squares here. This is my daughter meeting Grant Gustin last summer. It was a starstruck moment. This is from Pear Tree Cut Files. The tickets are from Some Assemblage Required. The little dots are from Cocoa Vanilla Happy Days. This here is actually cardstock covered in the washi that came with the Kate and Ash collection. And then I have one flare that says Broadway. So I think this turned out really cute, and my daughter approved it. So, you know, that is always a bonus. But I do like how this one turned out. And another one that I love, this was day 4, was day 5, today's layout. The sketch is this one from Kristen Lippelman, Scrapping Sleepy on YouTube and Instagram. She had just these strips with these 2 pictures and some more little strip, and the scrap timber prompt was old and new. So my old was this Echo Park collection, and it was really old. It was from 10 years ago, 2015. And a lot of this paper is from it. Now I added some scraps, and I'll show you that in a minute, because I didn't have enough paper to make all the, little strips here. And my new is this stencil. I had just gotten it. It is from Waffle Flower, and it's this sunburst stencil. And I used 2 different close to my heart inks. I used Autumn Terracotta and Lemon. This is just a picture of the weather app on my phone when it was 104 degrees, and it shows that it was going to get up to 105, and then the next day it was going to be 105. This was from last summer in August. Oh, it was awful. These flowers are actually from Pink Fresh. They're acetate, and you just couldn't really see it, so I went ahead and backed them on some white. The chipboard is from that Echo Park, and I didn't tell you what it was called. I Love Sunshine. It was a Lori Whitlock collection. The chipboard is from there. The cut file is from Pear Tree Cut File. The stickers are from the collection, and then I added a little twine here and a little twine on the sticker. And that was, like I said, back in August of 2024. So those are my 5 layouts. I'm going to be doing these wrap-ups every 5 days just because I'm kind of going to be out of pocket for quite a while in October, so I knew I couldn't make a video a day. I'm hoping to be a little more consistent after October. I'm praying that things kind of chill a little bit and I can get in here and get videos done more often. Of my hops, I don't know for sure, but more than likely it will just be my Scrap Love Crafternoon hops this month. Like I said, it's just a rough month, or not necessarily rough. It's just, there are good things and some bad things going on. And once I get all of it, kind of, I can talk about it a little more. I will kind of give you guys updates of what's happening. But if you could keep my family in prayers, we're having some, my mom's having surgery. My uncle and my sister-in-law are both battling cancer, and my uncle's already had surgery. My sister-in-law is about to. And so, like I said, it's just kind of a tough time right now. There are some fun things going on too that reasons I'm not going to be around. But, if you could just keep some of us in your thoughts, I would appreciate it. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoy this. I know I've gotten a lot of new subscribers because of my build a kits. I will continue building the kits for the rest of the 30 days of sketches, so stay tuned for those. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe button down below, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.